Warriors, to victory!
So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create Bible animated story just like the video you're currently watching on the screen. This particular video, I use only free AI tools to create a video right from the beginning to the end. And you know, videos like this are doing extremely well on YouTube. So if you're planning to start a faceless YouTube channel and you still don't know what to do, then you can consider going to this Bible animated stories videos, and you're going to do well on YouTube. Just put in the work and you're going to do extremely well on YouTube. So I'm going to show you how I organize this video right from the beginning to the end. So this is a sample video I created, and this is what you should be expecting at the end of this video. Just watch it.
Long ago, in the land of Israel, the Philistine army gathered for war against God's people. Two great armies stood facing each other on opposite hills, with a wide and silent valley between them. From the Philistine camp stepped forward a giant warrior. His name was Goliath of Gath. He was enormous in size, covered in heavy armor, and when he spoke, his voice thundered like a storm. Every morning and every evening, Goliath came forward to mock the army of Israel. He shouted,
"Choose a man to fight me! If he defeats me, we will be your servants! But if I defeat him, you will serve us!"
When King Saul and the Israelite soldiers heard this challenge, fear filled their hearts. No one dared to face the giant.
"I say, who can fight me? Let the person come out now! Come out! I give you 3 days!"
Who is this man that he should defy the armies of the living God?
Great. So I hope you like the video you just watched. Now let me take you through the entire process one after the other. So the first thing we need to do is to be inspired by any Bible story. So what you're going to do is to come to your home page and type Bible stories like this, and look for one of those stories that inspires you and also recreate those videos. Okay, you can see this video was published 7 months ago and has gained over 5 million views. You see, 5.7 million views, and currently it's making over 600 views per hour, meaning that there's a probability of you doing well when you recreate this video. So what we're going to do is to copy this video title, go to ChatGPT, come to this section where we have Ask Anything, and ask ChatGPT, right? We're going to leave a space, minutes Bible story on this topic. Okay, so we're going to put the topic in quotes like this and close it. Now let's go back to YouTube and check how many minutes we have. So this is 23 minutes, and from experience, if you need about 23 minutes script, then you need about 4,000 to 5,000 words from ChatGPT. Then you can ask ChatGPT to give you 4,500 words for this Bible story. But for the sake of this video, we are going to request for 500 words. So in 500 words, write a Bible story on this topic, David and Goliath, and then hit on the command button. And let's see what ChatGPT is going to give us. So now you can see ChatGPT has given us the script. Now the next thing we'll be needing are the characters in the story. So what we're going to do is that we're going to ask ChatGPT, describe all the characters in the story. So I'm going to hit on the command button. So ChatGPT has given us 3 main characters in the story. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to ask ChatGPT to divide the story into scenes for you. So we're going to add the next prompt. Now you can see ChatGPT has given me the 10 scenes just as I requested. Now the next thing we'll be needing is for ChatGPT to give us image prompt for each of these scenes. But before we ask for the image prompt, we are going to ask ChatGPT how many image prompt do I need for each scene. Now the reason why I'm asking ChatGPT to give me how many image prompt I need for each scene is that if you don't ask ChatGPT to make this analysis, you might end up having image shortage when you start generating your videos. That is why you need to ask ChatGPT to give you the number of images you need for each scene before you request for your image prompt. So you can see ChatGPT has given me 3 to 4 image prompt per each scene. If I had not requested for this, ChatGPT would have given me just 1 image prompt for each scene. So because ChatGPT has stated that, you will see that when I go ahead and ask for image prompt for each of these scenes, ChatGPT is going to give me either 3 image prompt for each scene or 4 image prompt for each scene, depending on what ChatGPT has given me earlier. Since we need 3 to 4 image prompts for each scene, give me 3D pizza star image prompt for all the 10 scenes. Make sure to include the character description for image consistency. Aspect ratio is 16:9. So I'll be leaving all the prompts I'll be using in this particular video in the pinned comment section of this video and also in the description section of this video. So make sure you go and grab all the prompts after watching this video so that you can use to generate your own. So I'm going to hit on the command button and wait for all my image prompts. So now you can see ChatGPT has given me all the prompts that I requested for, but the only thing I don't like is that ChatGPT did not add the character description to each of the scenes. If we are to generate these images in ChatGPT, that wouldn't be a problem, but because we are going to use another AI tool, that is going to be a problem. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to add the appropriate character description to all the prompts. So I'm going to hit on the command button to see if ChatGPT is going to update the prompts. Okay, so you can see ChatGPT has generated all the prompts for me again. So now the next thing you are going to do is to start generating our images. To generate our images, we are going to use Whisk AI. So come to your browser like this and type Whisk AI in your browser. Then click on the first link that comes with Google Apps like this and open it. Now you're going to click on the Browse Gallery button and then click on Enter Tool to start generating your images. So we're going to go back to ChatGPT and copy our first prompt. This is the first prompt. We're going to copy it like this. Right click on it, click on copy, and then go to Whisk AI. Here we are going to enter our prompt like this. Come to this section, we have 2 boxes here, and click on this box and then choose the aspect ratio. You know we have square, portrait and landscape. So we're going to choose the 16:9 aspect ratio, that is for YouTube, and then click off the page. Now click on the command button to generate your first image. One thing I like about Whisk is that it's going to give you 2 options for you to choose the best or the one that you think you like. So let's wait for it to see how the images are going to turn out. Wow, I love these images and I think I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. So what I'm going to do is to click on the download button to download this image to my device. I'm going to go back and copy the second prompt and then go back to Whisk AI again. I'll delete the previous prompt and enter the current one and hit on the command button again and wait for what Whisk is going to give us. Alright, so we have this one, these 2 images. We're going to select one and I think I like both images. I think I like this one, so we're going to click on the download button to download this one to our device. So this is how you generate your images. But do you remember I made a video on how to create bulk images? So instead of you to generate these images one after the other, you can use another method to generate all your images without having to generate the images one after the other. So what you're going to do is that we are going to go back to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to remove all the subtitles from the image prompts. So let's hit on the command button and see what the ChatGPT is going to give us. All the images without subtitles. Alright, so these are the 30 image prompts ChatGPT provided, and you can see ChatGPT has removed all the subtitles from these prompts. So all we need right now is to copy all the prompts at a go. Instead of us to do it one by one, we're going to copy everything, then go to Whisk AI. Now in my previous video, I showed you how to install this auto whisk extension to your Whisk AI so that you can create bulk images. So that video will pop up after watching this video. Make sure you go and look for that video and watch. So whenever you add the extension to your browser, you will see the icon here, or you pin the icon on your browser as an extension. Now when you open your Whisk AI, you click on the extension at the top here. We're going to use classic version 7.5.1. We're going to tap inside the box. Then we're going to delete, I'm going to delete my previous prompt here in this box like this, and then right click inside the box and paste my current prompt. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to scroll down and click on the start button here, and then click on run on this project, and then wait for these images to be generated for us automatically. One thing I like about the Whisk AI is that as it's generating the images for you, it is also automatically saving the images on your drive, so you don't even need to do any manual saving. So if you watch it carefully, you can see that after it generates the images, it moves up here and save the image. What it does is to create a folder on your device to save all your images, so even your images are well organized for you. So now the next thing you're going to do is to generate a voiceover for the story. So for the voiceover, we're going to go back to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to give us the voiceover prompt for the story narration. We're going to hit on the command button and wait for ChatGPT to give us the voiceover narration we need for the story. What we are going to do next is to generate our voiceover. So to generate our voiceover, we're going to come to our browser like this and click on new tab, then come to the search and type Google AI Studio like this. Just type AI Studio. We're going to choose the first option that comes with AI Studio. This is where we are going to generate our voiceover, and as at the time of generating this video, this is completely free. So we're going to come to this section where we have single speaker and multi speaker. We're going to go with a single speaker like this, and then select one of the voiceover options. So we're going to tap on it and look for one of the voices. We're going to preview one of the voices, so we're going to click on the play button like this. Then go back to ChatGPT and copy your voiceover prompt. So right click on it and click on copy, and then go back to AI Studio. This is where you're going to paste your voiceover style. So we already have the auto style here. We'll add our own. Then let's go back to ChatGPT and copy our script. So this is our script. We're going to copy it and then go back to AI Studio, right click in and click on paste. Now we're going to hit on the run button here to generate our voiceover. Alright, so my voiceover has been generated for me, but the only mistake I made here was that I didn't ask ChatGPT to reduce the pace for me. So you can see it is a bit faster than what I'm expecting. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, so convert my script into a voiceover narration and reduce the pace. What I'm going to do is I put my script in a quote like this and hit on the generate button. So you can see ChatGPT has done exactly that for me. So what we are going to do is to regenerate our voiceover again. Since the AI tool we are currently using is free, we can regenerate again without thinking about credit. Okay, so we're going to copy everything and then go back to AI Studio. We're going to delete the previous script and enter the current one. So I'm going to choose a different voiceover option. I think I prefer the Animate or something like that. I'm going to tap on it and then click on the run button and wait for it to be generated for me. So let's see how this is going to sound. So finally our voiceover has been generated. We are going to download that to advice. So to download that, click on the three dots here like this and click on the download button to download. You can equally do this thing on your phone, but the only issue is that if you are using iPhone, you might not see the download button, but if you are using Android, you are going to see the download button. But if you are using iPhone, I think so far I've not been able to spot where the download button is on the iPhone. Okay, so if you want to use this app, then make sure you're using Android, okay, not iPhone. Then if you also want to know how to use it on the phone, I've made a video on how to use. There's a link to that video, but it will also pop up after watching this video. You can click on it and go and check how to access the AI Studio on the phone and how to use it on the phone. Okay, so now that we have our voiceover ready and we also have our images ready, the next thing we'll be needing is a video prompt. So we're going to go back to ChatGPT to give us the video prompt. So give me video prompt for all the image prompts you have given me. Include dialogues if necessary. So now that we have our video prompts ready, the next thing we are going to do is to bring our images to life using another free AI tool, and that is Grok AI. So I've heard people saying Grok is not free. Yes, Grok is not free, but the free that Grok gives you in a day can be able to create a lot of things in a day. So if you want to take it to the next level, then you can go for the paid version. So we're going to type Grok, then choose this option, come to the imagine section or click on the imagine button like this. Then come to this section where we have the favorite and also the attach. We're going to click on the attach button down here like this and select the image we created with Whisk. You can see the Whisk folder in our downloads. We're going to open it like this and then start generating our animation. So one thing I also like is the fact that Whisk has numbered all the images right from the beginning to the end, so that you can use the numbers to arrange the images with your editing app. So we're going to choose one of these images. I'm going to tap on this like this, then go back to ChatGPT and copy the first video prompt. So this is the first video prompt. Copy the video prompt and go back to Grok AI and then type in your video prompt here. So I'm going to click on paste like this, then hit on the generate button. Wow, this is so beautiful. So what you're going to do is to click on the download button to download this video clip to your device. Now if you don't like it, then you can click on the redo button to regenerate your animation or your video, but I am okay with this one. I'm going to click on the back button at the top and then come to the down part where we have the attach button and click on attach, click on upload file, then select the next image that I want to animate. So I'm going to click on the next image prompt. So I'm going to click on the next image, then go back to ChatGPT and copy the next prompt. Copy it like this and go back to Grok, and then right click inside the customize button and paste your prompt, then click on the generate button. Okay, so this one too has been generated. You're going to click on the download button to download this. This is what you do to convert all the images that you have generated into animation. Now you see the images are a lot and you might not be able to convert everything to a video clip. So when you are finished animating those images that you want to animate, the next you are going to do is to put everything together using any editing app of your choice. You can use CapCut, you can use Filmora, you can use any editing app that you feel like using. You can use that. For this video we're going to use Wondershare to do that. So open to Wondershare or open to CapCut, and then we're going to click on the import button like this. Then I'm going to go into my folder, my Whisk folder, and select all the images that we generated. Okay, so these are all the images. I'm going to click on the open button and import everything to Wondershare. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to click on the import button like this, and then bring in the animations that we also generated using Grok. Click on the open button and import the animation. Then we're going to also add the voiceover we generated. So this is a voiceover. We're going to select that one and also click on the open button and import that to Wondershare. Okay, so like I said, you can use CapCut. So now we're going to add the images one after the other. You can first preview the image. This is the first one, this is the second one. So we're going to go with this one first. When it comes to these two options, we have this and we have this. I think I prefer this one. We can add it. Then when it comes to this option, so we have this and we also have this. So this is what you do to add all the images to your timeline. So what we're going to do next is to highlight all our images like this, then come to this section where we have the crop tool. Click on the crop tool like this, and then under the crop tool you can apply zoom effect to all your images at once. So we're going to click on the pan and zoom. That's one thing I like about the Wondershare. Okay, so we have different options here. So when you click on this one, this is how your images are going to move. If you click on this one, this is how it's going to move. If you click on this is how your images are going to move. So I think I prefer this one. So I'm going to click on apply to all to apply the effect to all the images at once. Now we are going to insert our animations. So this is the first animation. We're going to tap on it and drag and bring it to the beginning of our video. Then we're going to also insert this one here where we have the Goliath. We're going to insert that one. Then also insert this one too at the appropriate place. So now that we have our video clips and our images arranged on our timeline, the next thing we are going to do is to add our voiceover to the timeline. So to add a voiceover, we are going to bring our playhead here, click on the add button and add it to your timeline. Now when you are done, you play the video to see whether your voiceover matches your video clips. If it doesn't match it, then you keep shifting and adjusting the images and your video clips till it matches your voiceover on your timeline. Now when you finish creating this video, click on the export button to export the video. To export the video in the highest resolution available, you can rename the file, then choose the highest resolution. So with this one, I think the highest is we have 4000, which is going to be extremely big, so we're going to go with the 3000 like this. images and choose the quality to either low, medium or high. So I prefer the high, and then click on the export button to export this video to my device, upload it on YouTube and start making money with it. So this is how you can simply create this Bible animated story that you can monetize on YouTube. What do you think about this video? Let me know that in the comment section, and also if you have any video requests, let me know that in the comment section too, so that I can create video purposely for you. The video I promise you on how to create motivational videos or how to create bulk images with auto whisk is popping up right now. Click on it if you have missed that video and go and watch. There's a playlist too on this channel. Click on it and watch all the videos in that playlist, because I'm sure you're going to love that compilation I made purposely for you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.